everybody, it's Michelle. If you see that red live button on top, we're live. And if not, do hashtag replay. Let me know you came in to take a peek at what we were making today. We're doing a fabric angel. I'm going to try to share my live on Kelly's page. If I can find my live. Hey, Dallas. How are you? Welcome in. Give me just a minute. I'm going to switch over to Kelly's page. Hey, Sherry. Welcome in, ladies. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get on Kelly's page. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. It's hard because you got to go and link everything. Hey, Tina. Welcome in. All right. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I don't see anything right now. I see Norma. Jackie's coming in. All right, let's see. It's just not letting me copy the link. It's not letting me do it. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think I got it. All right, let me get back to my page so I can see everybody. Hey, Linda. Missy, hello, ladies. Sorry, I can't see much right now. Now it's not going to let me go over to my page. All right. I think I got it. All right, let's see. Who's on here? Hello, Tanya. Hello. Is it Tanya? Tanya. Thanks, Robin. There she is. Hello, Chris. Hello, Robin and Lisa. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hello, Sharon, Julie. Hello. I got a Firkin bucket over the weekend. I showed it in my vintage haul yesterday. You did. I got to look back. I was at a recital yesterday. So it was a busy day for me yesterday. I had my niece's recital. So I wasn't on Facebook hardly at all yesterday. Hello, Cindy. Hello, ladies. So we're going to do a fabric angel today. And obviously I did a lot of it because this takes hours. I was working on this most of the morning. But my friend Robin Max, which is in here right now, she won one of my giveaways, which was a cone angel with the head attached. So she wanted to know how to do it. Hello, Kitty. Hey, Kimmy. How are you? Welcome in. I got it first. Tanya. Okay. All right, good. Good. Julie. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So toss those bows, ladies. Get me out there. Let's do a fabric angel. And obviously, what I did so far, look at how beautiful that is. This is a coffee stained fabric that I got. This fabric was from Hobby Lobby. I actually sold it at one of my fabric sales. This is the fabric. Yep. Good. I'm glad I got it right. All right. And we're going to finish this up. I'm going to show you what I do. It's basically like when I do my fabric trees. Tina! Thanks, Sherry. Appreciate it. Hey, Diane. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Lynn. Welcome in, Lynn. And thank you. Isn't that pretty? So Robin, So when you do, when you do a fabric angel, I know Sue, my bestie Sue from Trailside Designs, when she does it and other people do it too, there's different ways you can do a fabric angel. Now, you could take a cone and just put fabric around the cone, just like gluing it on. I decided that I wanted to do it like I do my trees. I want that really full look on this one, but they're all beautiful. So if you wanted to go in and just cover it with fabric, you roll your cone in the, around the fabric and cover it. This, if you want it this way when I'm done, then you do it this way. You got all your fabric? Oh, good. You love it? Oh, good. Did it smell good? Did it smell good, Tina? First timer. Hey, Debbie. You showed up in my news feed. So I'm glad you decided to watch. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing a fabric angel today. You have a full right knee replacement tomorrow, Robin. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's unbelievable. Well, you're going to want to be busy. So you'll want to do this angel. All right. So I'm trying to look for the pieces. I have a bunch of pieces here. See, you need tons of fabric for this. I can't tell you how many strips I did. They're 7-inch strips by probably about 1 inch. If these might be a little smaller than 1 inch, but you want to cut it 1 inch because it ends up smaller. Hello, Jan. I like it full. Well, you want to do it like this, then you want to do it like this then, Robin. So I was looking for the pieces I had that I didn't tie in a knot, but obviously all you do is take the piece of fabric, and of course I have my, my nails are not going to let me do it. Hello, Deanna. Well, hello, Gail. How are you? Trisha, hey. Yo, Raquel. So again, 7-inch pieces of fabric. This is how I make my fabric trees. I've been doing them for a couple years. And again, like I said, I wanted to go in and do this on an angel. And I think that I know it's going to be so pretty. I know it is. Because I might have made one already. Thanks, Karen. Hey, Lynn. Welcome in, ladies. Okay, so you have some of these might be bigger than 6 or 7 inches. I just cut by eye. My bestie is going to love this. I'll have to send her the replay. All right, Sheila. Good. Hello, ladies. Hey, Sandra. It does. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. Easy, Gail. Easy. So you take your fabric piece that you cut and you knot in the middle. You can do another knot if you want. I tend to do that because I like to have a good size knot on there, because the knot is what you glue on here. Thanks, Kimmy. Thank you, Diane. Hey, Rosemary. How are you? Welcome in. If I missed anybody, hey, Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Rosa. All right. So all you do is when you get that knot tied in the middle, okay, the knot is going on the cone. I like it with my strips going side to side. Some people might go up and down if they're doing it. I haven't seen it done like that, but definitely I like to go side to side. So and when I do it, I start from the bottom and I go around, and I just normally I would go all the way around until I get to the top. Easy peasy. But it takes hours. Hello, Barbara. Hello. Finally caught you live. Hey, Kathy. How are you? I'm making a fabric angel today. Hello, Marcia. Thank you so much for the sprinkles. All right. So you take that knot and you just glue the knot on. Same thing. You'd be tying your strings, the knot in the middle, and then you take the knot with your fabric going side to side this way, and then you just keep gluing. No notification again. I know, there's something going on, Sharon. I know. Just remember, I'm 3:30. I know that's easy for me to say, but because everybody gets so busy, but I know. It's just been so off, you know, with FB, so. All right, I need my glue. You need a lot of glue for this. Thanks, ladies. You need a lot of glue, a lot of fabric. I mean, definitely. I had 2 yards of that I was ripping down. And I mean, it's definitely, you're going to go through a yard of fabric. Easy on this. I would get a couple yards just to make sure you have it. And I'll let you know what size cone this is in a minute, because I didn't measure this one. I had different sizes that I had. Let's see here. This one is, hey Diana, this one is a 14-inch cone. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? No, I think we're good. And I usually will just go and cut tons of strips up and knot them before like I did here, before I start gluing. Otherwise, you know, in a lot of, Lynn says in a lot of burn ointment. Well, you don't want to burn your fingers, no. So just be careful. No burning. That's so funny. And hello, you silent watchers just watching and hanging out in there today. Hello. I hope everybody's weekend was amazing. It was beautiful. I had a recital for my niece, which ended up being really, really nice. This cone is not as tall as, no. No, it isn't, Lynn. No, that one was 22 inches. The ones I do for Christmas are very, very large. Large. All right, I'm going to do, it's hard. I know I want to face it towards you, but then I can't. So, Crystal, the strips are 7 inches long by about 1 inch wide. Hello, Michelle. Yes, the little rubber tips save your fingers. Absolutely. I burnt myself enough. I know. These poor ladies, we did one in my private group, and they were having little burn marks on their fingers. Oh, many burn marks, right? You got to be careful. Yeah, you want to use, for something like this, like I'm used to it. I'm going to say I don't burn myself. Watch me burn myself. Hello, Janice. Just be careful. You know, just use that knot. You're using the knot. Like I use my nail, like, because my nails are long. So I take my nail and I just push it along that knot on there. So when I'm just, after I make my tie, you know, after I make a couple knots in the middle of my strip, you're welcome, then I just take that knot and I take my nail and just push it into the glue. And that's it. And now with these, normally the bow is the wings. So there's usually a big bow. I just came back from a wild goose chase. I wanted to get the specific pair of graduation socks that my friend bought from this store that is $30 there, and they closed. Oh no, there is nothing else in the area, so I couldn't even do another. Oh no, you gotta go back tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Tina, doesn't that stink? No, Sheila, the cone is from Factory Direct. Sometimes you can get your cones from Hobby Lobby, but you can get 3 sets of cones, different sizes, from Factory Direct Crafts. And that's what these are. These are Factory Direct. And they do have like an opening at the bottom. Now these would be great. These are great for so many different crafts too. Like I said, I do the Christmas trees, which would kind of look like this. And then witches hats for the fall. You know, these are great for lots of projects. And what was I saying? Hey, Julie. Are you going up and down or around when you put them? So, Cindy, if I wasn't on a live like right now and wanted to show you just a portion of it, I would just be going from the bottom around until I get to the top. So you just keep going around until you get to the top part. And like I said, normally the bow is what the angel wings is going to be, but I'm not doing that with this. Is there an heirloom carrot? Yeah, we did the carrot. That's right. We did the carrots with the cones, Maggie. That was another thing we did with these cones, was carrots for Easter. That was fun, and they were huge. I know Chris Spetcher, she did a 4-foot carrot. It was amazing. All right, so, and like I said, it takes time. I reached across the table to get my glue gun, and the item I was working on still had hot glue. Oh, your underarm stuck to it. Oh, Karen, that's terrible. Oh, it's so sensitive there too. Chandra's in the house. Hey, Chandra. Welcome in. How are you today? Ooh, that's terrible, Karen. Oh, my goodness. That glue is no joke. Like, you know. Yeah, you got to be careful, that's for sure. And some glue guns heat up really, really high heat. And I also, let me show you this. Okay, so now, you see how it's spread apart here. Make sure when you're doing it, you're going really close to the one that you just put on, because you don't want them to be that far apart. You want them to be kind of together so they fall nicely like that. So you really want to make sure that they're close to one another. Yes, congratulations. Not huge ones though. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, Hobby Lobby has a good selection of them. Hello, Denise. Yeah, pretty much. I cut by eye, Denise, but it's around 6 to 7 inches and about 1 inch wide. Yeah. And this is good, just super busy. I know, you said you had a busy month this month. And these are really fun to make. Like even I love doing, everybody knows I love doing the trees with these, especially for Christmas. They're beautiful. You can go in with so many different fabrics. And honestly, when you get to this side, okay, now this side is going to have a bow draping down from the neckline of the angel. And say you were running out of fabric, you could just take little pieces and you could scrunch the pieces of fabric up. Let me put that glue gun. If you scrunch the pieces up of fabric and just stuck them on in here, because it's going to be behind the bow. It wouldn't matter if you went in and tied knots on everything. You could just take a piece, fold it, scrunch it, and stick it on. That would be a lot easier, less time consuming doing it that way, just for the front though. But if you're like OCD like me and I have to have things, kind of just right, then you'll end up doing it like the regular way. But I mean, hey, if it saves time, you do tie a knot in the fabric. Yeah, Angela. So you'd have your 7-inch or 6-inch piece of fabric, and then I like to do 2 knots sometimes, because then it will make it a little bit shorter, and then you'll have a thicker knot on it. And the thicker knot is great for putting it on. So what am I doing? So definitely you can do that. I had made all these ahead of time. I saved a couple, but I didn't know where they went. But you know, I mean, you just tie a knot in the middle and then do it twice, because some of them don't have a big knot. And you want it to have a decent sized knot so it stays on. You have a lot more to grab on, you know, to that cone. See, and now you see it's filling up already. Now it's getting there. But look at how full that is. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. It's going to be so pretty. I just love this fabric. This fabric is gorgeous. Hey, Nana. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, good. I'm so glad you loved it, Chandra. So are you making an angel or tree? Cindy, I'm making an angel today. We're going to be making some wings. We're going to be doing a bow, and then we're going to, thank you, Tanya, we're going to texture the head with paint. You can put cloth over a styrofoam ball. I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing, thank you, Tammy. I'm choosing to go in and texture it with paint. Thanks, Kitty. Thanks, Sheila. I think it looks good with it textured. It's different. Oh, thanks, Nana. Well, you know, my friend Sue from Chillside Design, she makes beautiful, thank you, Kathy, wanting to know how to make the trees. Well, there you go. This is how you make the trees. Yep, this is, I love doing the trees. And this is exactly how you do it. You just do your 7-inch strips and you tie those knots, double tie if you want a bigger knot. And sometimes you gotta let that glue gun heat up just a little bit. Hey, Tammy, hello, just hopping on. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, and then with the trees, I like to do, you know, whatever fabric you go on in with it. But then also I like to add like a little bit of berries like in between, you know, or if you're just doing a tree for, like if you wanted just like a summer tree, you know, it would be really, really pretty on here is like tallow berries because it's more neutral. I like neutral. Oh, you could do so many different things like in between the fabric. It would be just beautiful. But Sue, yeah, Sue from Chillside Design, she had done a few of these and she does it with the fabric just around the cone. She'll wrap it around the cone, which is pretty. Then she does a big, big bow, which is the wings, and then it flows down. So this is just a different way. You know, it's a different way of doing it. It depends on what you know, which way that you want to do it. That's all. It's like anything else. We all kind of put our own twists on it, and you could do two different ones. You could do one like that, and then you could do one like this too. You know. So how was everybody's weekend? Ramon went to work today, so I'm hoping he was feeling a little bit better. He slept a lot this weekend. He had that cold. We still haven't got any news on, I have the cones I ordered a long time ago and never started it. So yes, you do. Yes, you do. I have wrapped around the cone. You have, okay? Yep. Hey, Chasey. Lace strips scattered would be really pretty. Really pretty, yes. Yeah, anything lace is pretty like that, Sharon. You could coffee stain your lace first, Sharon. She does make beautiful fabric cone angels. She does. Yep, absolutely. That's my girl. Yep, I have one of, you do have one. She's beautiful. Yeah, I messaged Sue before I came on. I said, I'm making a fabric angel. So I wasn't sure if she was going to pop on. She's been really busy getting her new house, you know, being built. It's finishing. Sue just tried to call me. That was so crazy. We were talking about her and she just tried calling me. I don't know, Sherry. No, Pat, it's okay. Most of this was done already. I am just finishing it up to show you how I did it, but I didn't do much. I've only been on for like 20 minutes. And Sherry, we don't know yet. I think yes. We heard kind of, but he didn't get the actual letter, you know, stating the offer letter. We didn't get that yet. Hey, Maria, welcome in. How are you? I am back. Had to talk to physical therapist about my hubby's therapy. How's he doing, Deanna? Hope he's doing okay. All right, we're getting there. What are you gluing the strips onto? Karen, so this is a 14-inch, I think I said 14-inch cone. It's a paper mache cone from Factory Direct, and the strips are being just glued on by the knots. I tie them in knots, sometimes 2 knots, 7-inch strips, 7-inch long by 1-inch wide. And then you just keep, normally you go around until you get to the top. You can go up and down. It doesn't really matter. It's preference, honestly. And you do it close. You want to do it close to each other because you want it full. I bet lace was one of the 5 on your, I don't know, Sharon. We're going to find out, though. I've got to look at it after. I'm going to give you all one more day in case anybody wasn't able to write the answers down. This is for my private group. And then I'll let you know who won. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. I got my mason jar. Thank you, thank you. It was beautiful. I gotta post it. So pretty. Be right back. Okay. Hey, Becky. How are you? Welcome in. We're getting there, ladies. See, this is just, you know, it's just time consuming. And it's hard. If I had the camera behind me, you could see. Can we make... No changes. Don't make any changes, Sharon. No changes. You don't know if that would be it, though, anyway. You don't. You mentioned lace. I didn't. Oh, my goodness. What are you making? Chris! We know who won. It's me, of course. Listen to her. I love it. I am making an angel, a fabric angel, Chris. Can you add lace strips too? You can add anything, Crystal, with this. You can do any fabric you want. As long as it's able to have a knot and stick it on, anything. Hey, Teresa. Michelle, that is gorgeous. I've made quite a few in my lifetime. Now you make me want to do another one. I love the colors. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of love the blues. I'm loving the blues. And thank you. Appreciate it. I really do. Blue is my color right now. So many beautiful fabrics with blue patterns on it. Teresa, blushing. Yeah, it's really pretty. Love all that rust on it. All right, I think I cut enough strips, which is good because a lot of times you think you're cutting enough strips and putting, you know, making enough to go on, and you're not even close. You have to go ahead and rip, you know, so many more. All right, we're getting there. See, let me show you. We only got a little bit left. See how full now? And you want to like if whoever ends up, like, say, getting this in my auction, it's going to flatten out with the shipping. Did you get this material? This one's from Hobby Lobby, Janice. This one's pretty from Hobby Lobby. You just want to fluff it. You take your like nails and you just kind of fluff it. You don't want to pull. You don't want to pull, but look at that. Just a little fluff it. Hello, I thought you were making a tree. Well, it is a tree right now. It's not going to be in a little bit though, right? It is a tree right now. You're going to be surprised. But this is normally how I would make my tree, yes. It sure is. And once you do these, you're like hooked because they're just so beautiful. Tree, angel, you know, whatever the case is. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah. But we're going to make some wings for this. We're not going to use the bow as our wings. We're going to make some with wire and fabric. We're going to do fabric too. So now I'm just kind of seeing what I have left in here. There's not much left. I didn't know how much to do, honestly. Like I had half done and I kept going and doing a little bit more because I was just like, it's going to take so long. Like it literally will take you 3 hours. Chris, not yet. It will though after, Chris. I'll do my smelly stuff on it after. If using one fabric, about how many yards? So for a 14-inch cone, I'm thinking a yard, Pat, but I would be safe and get a little more. Love the snow girl you made. You did, yeah. Thank you. About how much fabric? I know. Why am I seeing what was orbs? You're seeing white spots floating around? Are you seeing them in my room floating around? Do I have ghosts? If it is, it's my dad. Just say hi to him. He'll say hi back. We've had some crazy stuff happen. How long strips do you hate, Tish? 7-inch long by about 1 inch wide. The fabric I got from you today is laying beside me on the couch and it's all I can smell. Oh, good. I'm so glad it smells good. I don't know if all of you seen, I'm having my craft auction Friday, but I'm like, it's June. It's like almost going towards mid-June. We've got Christmas in July coming up, so I decided to do Christmas fabric along with my crafts. So I'll have the scented coffee stained Christmas fabric this Friday with my crafts. Because I don't have a ton of crafts. I'll have these. I'll have like the chair I did recently, the big garden box that I did last Friday, but not a ton. So I figured why not do some Christmas fabric, get it out there before, you know, before July. All right, this looks pretty good. Let's see what we got here. And we still have a few strips. I can't believe it. We never have strips left. And you could always, if you feel like there's a spot that looks a little empty, you can always just double fabric strip it. Hello, Simone. What time Friday? So 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday will be my auction. Yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna put one here. But when I put the head on, then I can fill in if I need more fabric up here. When I'm babysitting, it's so hard to get on when you're babysitting. I know. I know it's true. It's that time of the day. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Yes, I see it, but I think it's fuzz from her fabric. Oh, it probably is fuzz. Oh, I see it too. I think it's from the light. It's the dust from the fabric, and it's from my light. I have one of those big round lights. I do see it. I do. It was coming in here. Yeah. No orbs, Sharon, no orbs. But you never know. And then I kind of go around and I just trim. If I feel like, you know, there's some that need a little trimming, like on top, some of these are a little longer. I'm just going to trim them down a little bit. That's all. And that will kind of perk them up a little bit. So they're not like just, you know. Oh, yeah. Y'all been drinking, Tracy says. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Cindy. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Can I ask how many pieces of fabric do you get there? Tina, I couldn't tell you how many pieces are here, but I can say it's probably a yard or a little bit more. I mean, there's so many. I have to count one of these days when I do a bigger one, how many strips I actually use. What size? 14-inch cone. Hey, Sally. Hello, hello. I see it now, too. You see it? You drink it, too? All right, let's see. So now, all right, we have all our pieces here. Plus, see the smoke from the glue gun, right? It is. You see the smoke from the glue gun. That's true, too. Yeah, my ring light is glaring right down on this whole thing right now. So you're seeing fabric dust and all kinds of stuff. That's okay, Amanda. Hello, welcome in. All right. Let's see. Just checking to see. Look at how full that is. Look at how full that is. Now, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I got a couple more here. See, when you look around, now because I did it the way I did it, I need a drink, she says. You might find little spots that you need to add a couple more pieces. Hey, Donna, welcome in. Hello, hello. You know, there might be a couple spots that you just didn't get. So I just kind of try to look and see and then go around and, you know, add my strips. Thank you. Jackie, we're waiting to hear. I think he did. I think he did. We just didn't get the, he didn't get the offer letter yet. But thank you for asking. Thanks, Sandra. But they're already asking him who could take over his job now, like who he thinks, because he does run the morning sort at FedEx where he is. He's been doing that for years. But, so, yeah, I think it's just waiting for that offer letter. It's like, come on, let's go. You know, we're impatient. I'm impatient. I want to know. Super excited for him. He's excited, though. All right, let's see here. You could just keep snipping and snipping and snipping. You know, you want to fluff it up. You want sometimes, you know, the little pieces, the pieces on top may be a little bit shorter. So that's why I'll just go and if it looks too long, like it's flopping down, give it a little trim. But I don't make them shorter when I'm tying them. I still keep everything the 7 inches. I just kind of go with it, you know. All right. See, that looks good. Maybe even a little bit more right here. Bows toss. Thanks, girl. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, okay, what we're going to do, okay, somebody refresh me what offer letter. Oh, Amanda. So my husband just had an interview for a managerial position at another station. He's been working for FedEx for 35 years. And something came up that they really wanted him to do because he knows how to run like the morning sort at FedEx. He's done it for years at a station, but he's going from 3 belts to 21 belts because it's a huge, huge station. Jean! Hello, Jean! Jean Angelotti! Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Hi, Teresa. He'll get it. I think so too, Sandra. I think so too. I really do. So we're waiting, Amanda. We're waiting for the offer letter because his interview went really well and they want him. They want him. I mean, his senior manager is going over to that station too, and the senior manager says to him, count your days as a courier or / courier, and whatever his title is now, goodbye. So he's got it. We just need to hear it. Hello, Michelle. Okay, so what I want to do is let's make the wings. Okay, so how I did this, I'm going to show you. I already did one wing with fabric, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So I have a piece now. It depends on the cone. Hello, Alice. It depends on the cone for what size wings you want. So you have to kind of go with it. So you want to take your pliers and you want, hey, Jennifer, you want to make a wing on one side. So I made kind of like a, kind of like an oblong shape. You want to shape it like, kind of like that, right? A little oblong. And then you'll take your pliers and you'll take your wire and you'll just wrap it around. Now this is probably 20 gauge wire. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I hope so. All right, so there's one. Now we want to make the other one. And I didn't do enough wire. I didn't do a big enough wire for this. I'm just showing you on this, but you want to make your other side, right? And it would be the same. It would be the same size, obviously. Is Karen in here? Karen! Jeanette, hello. This is a lot of work. It sure is. It sure is. I can't even get that now. Okay, so you would make your other side, and it's going to end up being smaller, but that's okay. This one is just for show. And you would meet it in the middle with your wire, and you would wrap your wire around that middle part again. So you would take your wire and wrap it around, and then obviously you'd have 2 matching sections. If I did it like this, right? If I did it like this. There we go. All right, so you'd have 2 matching wings, and you would just connect them in the middle. You'd have your wire just wrapped around to keep them in place so that when you put it behind your angel, you'll have it nicely shaped though. You want to shape it nice, make it bigger if you have a bigger cone. This is just for show. All right. And then you would take a wire like we're going to do, and we're going to connect it. So again, you take your wire, wrap it around into a circle, kind of an oval shaped wing, and then wrap it around the middle. Do the same thing with the other side, wrap it around and connect them in the middle. And this is strong wire. It's not going to go anywhere once you do that. Okay. This is how I got it. I got it from factory direct, just like that. And it's all different gauges. Okay, so now it's rusty. It's rusty. So I'm south of Youngstown in Poland. And I've passed the Vermilion exit. Oh, Denise, you're from Ohio too. All right, so this is the size I went with, and now this is what I'm doing. I did muslin on this one, and we're going to do muslin pieces on the other side. But you see how I connected it in the middle? So I have this big loop, with the middle connected, and the other side is like that too. So when it goes on, you're going to have this is part of the wing. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay? So I'm going to grab, and now these, I did about 25 strips of muslin. And all I did, they're regular strips. They're probably about 7-inch wide, 7-inch long by 1-inch wide. And I'm just tying them on the wire. Crazy spectacles. let me see. Thanks, Gail. All right, so we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to keep just wrapping, and then we're going to trim it, though, because we want some of the middle to show. You want some of it. You don't want it, unless you wanted it completely full. It really depends on, again, preference. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. Hello, hello. And this is a little bit easier because all you're doing is just tying it. Oh, thanks, Diane. And thanks, Donna. Donna, did you get your other box in? I had sent, I think it was 2 boxes. Was it 2 boxes? I think I wanted to send your thing that I picked up for you separate. I didn't want it breaking. Okay. Again, you just keep going around, tying them next to each other. And then when we're done doing that, we'll trim. Oh, you do, Denise? Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, thank you. Good, 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 good. And it's not hard at all. It's just time consuming. You know, so. Kathy, well, I did a lot of it before I started. I just left a portion of my tree. It's a 14-inch cone, paper mache cone, and then you take 7-inch by 1-inch strips and you knot them in the middle, and then you take that knot and glue it on the cone, and we're making an angel. That's what we're doing. Normally that would be like the trees I do, but we're doing an angel today. And I just love the fullness of it. I really love the fullness of it. All right, so we're getting there. We've got a few more pieces. And then again, like, see now, the reason why I didn't cut these strips shorter, which you could, I have long nails and it would be really hard for me to tie them on. But you want to go in and trim these. So if you can tie it on with smaller strips, maybe like 4 or 5 inches, do it. Because you don't want it to be too long. All right, Kathy, have a good one. All right, watch the replay. Yes, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. So now I'm just going to trim it up on both sides, just so you'll be able to see that middle. Hello, Diane. Hello, welcome in. And like I said, if you can do it in smaller pieces to begin with, you won't even have to do all the trimming. Hey, Adele. Hello, hello. How are you? Hey, Sue. I have to start this house cleaning cylinders. I'm missing my sweet friend. You were cleaning. Yeah, we all have to do that sometimes. We're making an angel. We're making an angel. Right now, we're just doing the angel wings, okay? See? So now we have that opening right here. So now we're going to finish the bottom part and see what we got. And if we have to make any more adjustments in trimming, we'll do that. I should have enough, I think, unless I have to cut some more, but we'll see. So we're making an angel, Adele. You know how I make my Christmas trees with the fabric on the cones? I'm doing an angel like that. So right now, this is what we have. And we're going to do, this is the wings. I made some wings out of wire. And we're going to attach the wings on here. If I was to make a smaller tree, like maybe an 8-inch, would you make strip? No, you don't want to. And everybody asks that question too. You always want to keep the strips the 7 inches. It's the way they fall when they're on there. It doesn't make a difference if the cone is smaller or not. It's yeah. You would think, but you don't. You don't want to make them smaller. Yeah, and if you felt like you wanted to trim them a little bit after, you could, like I did, you know, a little bit, but I have a lot of cones. Hey, Samantha. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. Ooh, I'm going to have to make more, I think. Yep, I'm going to be short a couple on here, I think. Let me move these over a little bit because I don't know where I put. Where's my muslin? That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't mind a little bit of the wire showing anyway because it kind of looks cool. I can always add a little more after if I felt like it needed, but I'm going to go and trim the inside of the bottom part. You know, now I'm going to just make my little trims, probably like a 1/2 inch off. Hey, Carol, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you, Jackie. All right, let's see here. A couple more here. Yeah, so you all need to go get some cones. Make yourself an angel. All right, now let's see here. Trim a little bit more at the bottom. Now we did the top part. Just going to trim the bottom. And again, if you can tie it shorter strips, if you can tie it good, I can't because of my nails, then go for it. You know, you won't have to trim like I'm trimming. But yeah, my nails don't let me do that. So, all right, that looks good. I'm going to do one here, one there, one there. How's Karen? How is therapy, Karen? You know, she has a hard time to talk. Wait, I had to step aside. Can you please start over? Sure, Norma. Let me just take it all off. Let me take it all off the tree. Oh, my goodness. All right, so now, and you can move these, you know, whatever way that you want it to be, you know. If you like it really all over the place and crazy, then keep it like that. And if not, you want them straight and perfect, then do that. Okay, so now, where did you buy the cones? So Jackie, you can get cones from factory direct, but usually you can get them in like a 3-pack, or you can do single. And also sometimes Hobby Lobby will have them. All right, I'm trying to see. Where I want this. All right, now see how, let me get this on. Let me get a piece of, now I'm going to get my piece of wire. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of wire. See if I can get this one on so I'm not wasting this one. All right, I'm going to clip, probably about a 7 or 8 inch piece. Okay, Michelle, I wanted to ask you, I have 3 grapevine trees. The lights don't work in them anymore, so I can use them to make, oh my goodness, yes, absolutely. And I love doing fabric on grapevine. That was when I first started. I was doing a lot of fabric wreaths on grapevine. So they're beautiful, Tina. Go ahead and do it. You're going to love it. Yep, absolutely. All right, so now I'm going to go around straight. I'm going to go around like this and kind of, actually, wait a minute. How do I want to do it? No, I'm going to go in one side, one of the loops, and then in the other side of the loop like this. So I have in one side and in the other side of the loop. So I have now that part is going to go on the cone. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it from this side because I like this side better. And then I'm going to attach it. By doing that, I'm attaching it onto the cone. Okay. And we're going to bring that wire back around to the back. So it went in front. I wrapped it around the cone. And they're both going in opposite directions back through the wire. You're welcome. I'm going to end up adding more fabric to this side. Yeah, because I was short on that, but that's okay. So now we added that on. Take my pliers and just squeeze that around. Okay. If I can get it, where is it? Where is it? Oh. Okay. Now, see, this side needs more fabric. So after, I'm going to end up adding more fabric on that side because it needs more, but I'm not going to do that now because I don't know where my fabric went. It was around me. All right, so now what we're going to do is, let me show you this. All right, so we have our wings on here. Okay, so like see right in here, this is where I'm going to add more after. All right, so but now what I want to do is let's go with the texturing of, and it's a styrofoam ball. I think this one's 3-inch. 3-inch styrofoam ball. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Loving this. Thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, this is a 3-inch styrofoam ball. We're going to go in with, and now you can cover this with fabric if you want. I'm just choosing not to. I'm choosing to do something a little bit different. So this is drop cloth by Dixie Belle. Right, so I'm going to add my drop cloth in here. And we're going to take a little bit of sand and we're going to add some texture to this. All right, so this is Rolletex sand. You've seen me use this many times. Rolletex sand. It's just regular sand from Amazon. And we're just going to add a little bit in there. And then you just kind of mix it to whatever you like. You know, you don't want to go too thick, but thick enough where you get the texture out of it. And I'll show you. Like, it's not, you know, it's going to leak a little bit. It's not, you know, it does have that texture in it though, you know. And if you feel like it's still not enough texture, then you can go and add more sand. And if it's too thick when you do it, add more paint. You know, that's all. Like right now, I think it actually needs, thank you ladies, I think it needs a little bit more sand. Because I do want it to show. I almost want it to look like a pottery ball. You know. All right, so now that's getting really thick. You see how thick that is? That's thick. We're going to go with it and see what it looks like. Because when you have the styrofoam balls, you see how it has all those little dents in it, and you see all the little, like, it almost looks like sequins, right? We don't want that. You gotta go start supper. That's okay. Love you too. Have a great night, Deanna. All right, so now we're just gonna go in and we're gonna dab this on. I can get sand from my backyard. You sure can, Lynn. Hey, Angie. Welcome in. How are you? All right, I'm going to do a little bit at a time with this. I'm probably going to have to make more because I really added a lot of sand in here, but that's okay. I like it like that. Okay. Hey, girl. I swear, every time Facebook does an update, it's like they sit around the table and say, how can we make Denise work harder to find her friends? One day all my peeps are right. It's supposed to be, I know, I get it. Picked them all up and hid them in the witness protection program. Then I have to go hunting everybody down again and add them back to my favorites. I was just sitting here thinking, now, where has Michelle been that I realized it was Facebook playing hide and seek again. Good news though, I found you and put you back in my favorites. So now you should be, oh, thanks, girl. Yeah, it's been bad, Denise. It's been bad. Yeah. It's been crazy. People are not getting notified when I'm on and all that stuff. So, okay. So now I need my blow dryer, and it's not plugged in. So let me plug this in. Okay, let me get this out of here. Sorry. I'm up in your face. All right, let's blow dry this. All right, you see all that texture on there? That's what I'm looking for. And you want to be careful. You don't want to get too close. It's styrofoam. You know, you don't want it like bubbling and denting and all that stuff it does. All right, so now it's starting to look more like pottery, you know, and that's kind of the look I'm going for. I want it to look like pottery. So now, see, I don't have a lot in here. Well, maybe, let's see what we can get out of this. Got a little bit. It's very, very, very thick. I went thicker than I normally would, but I'm kind of liking it. Hello, Maggie. How are you? Welcome in. We are doing an angel. It's huge. It's on the side over there, but I'll show you in a minute. We're just doing the angel's head right now. And Denise, I got to go into your notifications because I don't get notified when you're on at all. And I know you go on during the day sometimes. And I don't get notified. I mean, a lot of times during the day, I'm like, going crazy because I'm all over the place, but at least if I knew, you know, and that goes for many people. Like, I just don't see, nothing pops up. It's been really bad. I have to start going into everybody's, like you said, your favorites, you know, and look it up and see what's going on. All right, now let's see. Let's dry this part. Sharon, of course it's huge, I know. Over in the bottom. See, I know, Denise, yes, thank you. I should have. See, I don't think like that on my lives. I just go with it, get full of paint. That's so true, thank you. Yep, put a dowel rod in it and do it. That would help, Michelle.
funny. Yeah, but you always go and do replay. I try to as much as I can, but I try. I know all the time, though. I should more. All right, let's see. All right, this looks pretty good. I think we're good. Let me dry it a little bit more. Hello, Renee's junk drawer. How are you? Welcome in. All right, look at that. Look at the texture on that. Now you don't see any of that sequin looking stuff that's on the styrofoam. It's very textured. I think it's cool. It's different. Thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it. All right, so now let me get this out of here because that brush has had it right now. Let me wipe my hands. Get some of this stuff off me. Since I didn't use a dowel rod. I'll remember that next time, though. Oh, man. What you baking? I have an angel I'm going to show you in 1 second. It's big and beautiful. We did a fabric angel. Hey, Della. On a styrofoam, no, not styrofoam, paper mache. Doing well. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Yes, it's good. Everything's good. Paper mache cone. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this on. Okay, this is what we got. We did the wings with wire. I think it was 20 gauge wire for this one. Paper mache cone from Factory Direct. It's a 14-inch cone. I took fabric strips that were 7 inches long by 1 inch wide. We tied them in the middle, and you take that knot and you glue it onto the cone. And this is what you get. And then we did two, like the wire was shaped like a wing, and we connected them in the middle to the cone. And now we're going to add our head on here. We're going to put a lot of glue in here. Actually, I'm going to go in and make this a little bit bigger. We're just going to kind of use my brush. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. All right. So I just want to get in there, give it a good size hole. So cute. Thank you. All right, I'm going to put a lot of glue. Lots of glue. So cute. Thanks, girl. All right, now let's get this on here. I'm going to push that down, and we're going to hold it really good. And I am still going to add some fabric to that other wing. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. And I love the drop cloth color for that texture for the head. It matches with all the coffee stained fabric. And then we're going to add a nice bow to the front of it. Love, love, love. Thank you, thank you. It was so gorgeous here today. It was mid-70s, dry with a breeze. It's supposed to get warmer as the week goes on, but it was like the perfect day. I didn't, Della. It was one. This is muslin, coffee stained muslin, but this was one fabric color. Yeah, thank you. Usually I'll go in with multiple, but not for this one. I did it with one. Okay, so now again, let me wipe my hands. I'm going to show you. Love this. Thanks, Linda. See? Look at how cute now. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to make the halo, okay? So let me get this out of my way. We're going to take another. Why is hospital coffee gross? It tastes like mud. Maggie, that's right. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Hello, Grace. Thank you. Maggie, how are you doing? It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful, Sandy? It's beautiful out. Very cute. Thanks, Tracy. All right, so now I'm going to take that wire and I'm going to probably cut, let's see, I can always, you're welcome. I think there were 3 and then 2 different prints. No, 2 different prints. No, just one print. I'll show you the print. I'll show you the print. 93. This is the print. This is the one that's on the angel. It's the only one. And then you got the muslin on the wing. But this is the only one we went in with. Okay. So now I want to keep part of the halo to go inside, you know, the head. You want to keep a little strip here. So, but then we're going to make a circle. We're going to form a circle for our halo. I'm trying to see how big I want it. This is very like strong wire. It's definitely at least, it's got to be at least 20 gauge. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me see if this is going to be long enough. And it doesn't have to be perfect circle because I'm doing something with it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to did my circle, have my little wire coming down, okay? Now I'm just going to wrap that wire around. Where did you get the fabric? Hobby Lobby. That one's from Hobby Lobby, Della. Yeah, it's coffee stain though. So it's usually white with the blue. But that I coffee stain. 2 different prints. I know, isn't it? You know why? Because some of them, when you knot, it's showing the back of it, Amanda. That's what it is. It's showing the back of the print. So it makes it look really cool. Fabric. It is from Hobby Lobby. Yes, it is. Okay, so now we have our little circle. And then I just wrap that wire right around here to keep it in place. All right, and now what I want to do is I have the green berry bush from Factory Direct. And we're going to take that green berry bush. I wonder how the covered wire would work. You could try it. You could try any type of wire. Angel looks very French. Vintage, it's precious. Yes, it does, right? It does. Thank you. All right, so I'm just going to clip off this little kind of fat piece at the end. I don't want that on there, but we're going to wrap around the green berry bush. But I'm going to take some wire to do that because I want it to hold it in place because there's not enough room to be gluing the green berry bush around here and have it all like nice. Yes, definitely. Yes, you could do a red, white, and blue tree. I've done that before. Yep. Yep. Last year I did multiples. I did, oh my goodness, I did an Easter one and then I did 4th of July, fall. Okay, so I'm just wrapping my green berry bush around. And then I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to start folding it around the green berry bush. So we're going to take that corner. Let me see here. I'm going to hold them both at the same time. All right, come on. There we go. You just want to wrap it around it. What was that? How many strips? I couldn't tell you, Della, but I know, hey, Stacy, I know it's like, at least a yard, if not more, at least. I didn't count how many strips. There's so many strips. I keep saying one of these days I have to count and see how many it is. Operation went well. I look like I was hit by a truck, left side, black and blue, and got 53 staples. Oh, Maggie. Oh, my goodness. Well, my prayers are with you, my friend. I think I'll make a I think I'll make a ghost, she says. Do a ghost. Do a ghost, Sharon. That would be cute. All right, so we got that one in there. Where's my other piece here? All right, let me close that one up though. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. All right, and then I'm going to add the other piece in here. I don't think I need two. 3, I mean, maybe. All right, let me cut another piece of wire. Why not? I'm going to take it from this one. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. All right, so now I'm going to go on this side. Big game, big basketball game. Oh, shoot. I just made it come off. Like, why? Why? Yes, prayers for healing for Maggie. Definitely. All right, let me get this on. This is going to drive me to drink here. Come on. This wire is tough. It's tough. Strong wire. Okay, there we go. This one. Praying for Maggie. Yes, Maggie, everybody's sending their prayers to you. I'm going to do one more little piece of wire here. What did I miss? Tell me something. Can anyone see me question comments? I don't want to keep putting the same question. I see you now, Chandra. Tell me something. Were you asking 3 times a charm, Miss Michelle Krabs? You don't mind? Can I purchase some coffee stain for you and grunge? Yes, you can, Chandra, if you want. Definitely. You want me to send you it all like ready to go and then add the water? Is that what you're saying, Chandra? Sorry. I know. I'm focusing on this and I missed it. Sorry, lady. Hello, Kefany. How are you, my friend? I am trying to get this halo on. Praying for Maggie. Yeah, prayers for Maggie. Now, if the wire was easier to work with, it wouldn't take this long. Yes, I can do that for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just send me a message, Chandra, okay? Send me a private message. And this is giving me a hard time, ladies. Hold on. My goodness, I never had a hard time with a halo before. All right, now, let's see. One more right here. Right here. I just got to lock that in. I'm going to end up popping a nail in a minute. My goodness gracious. It just doesn't want to stay on. Okay. Whew, that was a workout. All right. There's our cute halo. There we go. We got it. Hello, Ada. Just got home, but I caught you. How was work? How did work go? All right, I'm going to stand up so I can see what I'm doing. That's okay. Yes, replays, that's what they're there for. All right, so I'm going to go inside the back of the head with that piece that we left, okay? All right, and then we're going to add some glue all around that area where the halo is. All right. Now, normally, sometimes people, I think so, you could use probably so many things to tie those the greenery around there. There's so many things. I went with the wire to do it because it matches the wire that's there already. But if you can find a couple things that that will be sturdy and that hold it in, use whatever you have. But look at how cute that is. Now, normally you can add moss to the head. I'm not putting moss on the head. For me, my preference is without the moss, but you can do that. What we're going to do though now is we're going to add that bow. And let's see, let me move that out of my way. Oh, what a mess. I've got rust all in front of me. I missed a lot. You missed a lot, Tina. All right, so I have the same fabric. Thanks, Sally. I have the same fabric as the angel, and I have the muslin, and we're just going to make a bow. All right, so that's what we're doing now. Hello, Nana. Okay, so now I don't think I want it. Hello, Donna. Happy Monday to you. Thanks, Diane. I don't think I want it all the way down. I want you to be able to see that fabric, that fullness on the angel. So we're going to, let's see, probably go about from Kentucky, my sweet friend Tina. All right, so we're gonna make some loops. I don't want it too wide. I don't want it to hide the wings either. All right, so now this doesn't have the double side because it's not homespun. So we're just gonna make, a couple decent size loops. But I am gonna cut as I go because I want the tails on it. And if I keep doing loops, I'm not gonna get the tails. So we need the tails. And then if I had to trim some, I would. And you have to twist it. There we go. And there's tons of strings. So you just twist it in the middle. Cut it up. All right, same thing again. And actually, you know what? Now I'm going to go in with a piece of muslin and just bring it down as a tail. I'm going to bring it down as a tail, then I'm going to add a piece to it here. We're going to crisscross it. And we're going to do the same thing and do another cross. And then we're going to cut. So we have some pieces that are cut in there, which gives it, as I always say, a whole different look to your bow, which I prefer. Oh, thanks, Tracy. All right, let's see. Same thing again. Gonna go in, twist, make our loop. Isn't this fabric beautiful though? And I love it coffee stained. It's so nice coffee stained. Hey, Joan. I know. Are you getting notified? Because people aren't getting notified, Joan. I would go in and check. Unless you're just busy. Maybe you're busy. But it's happening to a lot of people. They're like, we're not notified that you're on. All right, let's see. I might just do a tail for that one. Yeah, let's just bring it down and do a tail. And then we're going to come back in with our muslin. And cut it. And then again, we're going to do those strips. We're going to cut strips. I know you said you felt a little stuffy the other day. I'm feeling okay, Ada. I think it was definitely, thanks for asking. I think it was definitely allergies, thank God. I mean, he's still just getting over his cold, though. I'm hoping I don't get it. He was like sleeping on and off all weekend. And Ramon doesn't sleep, like only at night. And he sleeps like 5 hours a night. He's not the type to sleep like that. So you know he wasn't feeling good. But thank you for asking. Yeah, I was good. The next morning I started feeling a little better. I am nasally a little bit today, but I was outside doing fabric, so just about everyone. See, Lynn, that's what I think, because of the update, that's what happened. You never do, Sandra, really? Yeah, if you all just click on that video right now and just check and turn those notifications on, that would be great. Just so you know if I'm on, you know. All right, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I don't think we have to go in any more than that because we have so much fullness. Now, if I was to only wrap my cone, if you do the angel where you're just wrapping the cone with fabric and you're not doing it like this, then you could do a really full bow. But this is so full the way it is, we don't need to do that. So, and I'm not going to go in with any more fabric than that, but I do need, I didn't put a tie, did I? So let me do a tie, and I like going in, I'm going to go half of this for a tie. Hey, Chris, how are you? You never got one today either? So that's what's happening, Julie. I don't know what's going on. I might have to put a post on, like, you know, everybody check notifications for everybody, not just me, other creators that are going on and people are just not getting notified. It's just, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Do we? Oh, we do? Wait a minute. Oh, I just screwed that up. Wait a minute. I'll have to look and see what I did. Hold on, ladies, 1 second. Oops. What is that? Why doesn't that work for me? Huh. Come on. Oh, come on. It's not working for me, ladies. Hold on 1 second. Carla, I got the notification 1 hour ago, but just now able to jump on. Really? Oh my goodness, you did get the notification though. Why can't I do it? It's not letting me do it. I don't know why.
No, it's just not letting me. I don't know why. No, I don't. I know, no. Let's see. Why can't I get it on there, though? I don't know. I can't do it, but yeah. No, it's okay. It won't let me. So I'm just going to finish up what we got here. Kind of go with it. I don't know why it won't let me. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not getting notifications. See? I'll have to look into it. Yeah, just see if you can, if you click it and then turn it on, you know, turn on the notifications. All right, so let's see. Usually I don't pull it that tight. That just got me kind of off guard there. Now I'm not seeing anything. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of move my bow around a little bit. See what we got. I had pulled it. I had pulled it on one side. All right. I'm frozen. I'm frozen on. I touch my screen while the crafts are live. Then it will say following. Yes, that's when you touch the button for all live notifications. Yes. Right. That's when you touch the button. All right. So now we're just going to make that little loop here. Make that little tie, I should say. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We've got a couple that are longer, so I'm just going to trim that up now. Okay. Now, so pretty. It's huge. It's huge. I'm going to end up probably trimming it down a little bit more. But I'm going to go and put tons of glue here. Let's put tons of glue right there. All right. Thanks, Lynn.
Are you still on?
Yep.
Can Jojo stay with you?
Mm-hmm. I'm almost done. Oh, thanks. Touch my screen. Everybody still with me? You love her. Thank you. Everybody's still with me. All right. So now I'm going to put a little bit more glue. I'm going to show you. Oop. I'm going to put a little bit more glue in there. All right. That's so pretty. But I think I'm going to, look at how pretty she is. Look at how pretty she is. I think I want to go a little bit shorter. Just a little bit. I want you to see the bottom part of it, you know, flaring out. So I'm going to cut it just a little bit more. So we can see that fabric on the bottom flaring out, because that is just super pretty and we don't want to hide all that. Isn't she pretty? Yeah, see? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. Love her. Hey, Chilla. How are you? Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. I'm still with you. Thanks, Diane. All right, see? I like that a little bit shorter. Now you can kind of see the little fluff, you know, the ruffle at the bottom, all the fabric coming out. So pretty. Oh my God. Hey, Tanya. Hello. Thanks, Andrea. I was going to message you earlier and I've been busy all day. Did I message you? No, I didn't. I don't think. Now I can't even think, Andrea. I wanted to. Thanks, everybody. Isn't she pretty? We're not done yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not done. We have 2 more pieces of greenery and some floral. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. So we're going to put this hanging from her bow. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thanks, Bonnie. Isn't that fabric beautiful? It is. Now look at how pretty with the blue. So we're going to put these on. Thank you. Thank you. What if that comes off? It does. Oh, I don't think I wanted it to come off like that, though. Wait a minute. I don't want it to break. All right, let's see. Oh, that bow. Thank you. All right. Let's get these beautiful floral pieces on here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Thank you. Thanks, Karen. Hope you're feeling okay, Karen. Oh my goodness. The color that pops with that. Wait till you see this. Let me just snip off the ends. I don't like adding those little ends because it's like a big chunk that doesn't need to be there. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really pretty. Really pretty. Get a little bit more glue. I'm going to show you in 1 second. I think you did. I had a headache today. No, I don't think I did. I think I wanted to just to say, hey, you know, and I ended up just doing way too much today. And I was doing this. This took me like a few hours this morning, putting all the fabric strips, cutting it up and all that. But I wanted to. Thanks, Jan. All right, let me see here. We've got our pretty greenery on here. Do we need one more in the middle? Let me just look at this for a second. No. Yeah, maybe one more in the middle. I think that would be really pretty. I think so. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Woo! Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, is that beautiful? That finished it off, ladies. That finished it off. How pretty is that? And I have one more to show you. I was working on one last night because I wanted to see how I wanted this one, and I did one. Oh, thanks, Carol. Hey, Linda. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Karen. All right, so that is our finished one, and let me show you the other one I did. It's very similar. It is a different blue pattern, and it's smaller. Look at the blue fabric on this one. And that is all coffee stained. Don't ask me where I got this fabric. I don't remember. But it's a mini one. It has the wings. Thank you. Isn't she cute? You got the mama and the little girl. Thank you, Sandra. Thanks. I love the blues. Me too, Chris. Me too.
Thanks, everybody. As a tree topper. And she could be a tree topper. She has the open bottom. See? If somebody wins her, you can use these as tree toppers if you go with blues. Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, everybody. You love her. Thank you. Aren't they pretty? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, that's what I got for you today. So I hope I inspired you to make some angels. Oh, thanks, Chris. My favorite color. Me too, Kathy. I love it. Yes, thank you. Della is not a wire cone. She is a paper mache cone from Factory Direct. I know the fabric, right, Raquel? I know. Thanks, Norma. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for hanging out. You love that one too. Isn't she cute? Love them. Thanks, Denise. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Thanks, Teresa. All right, I'm going to let you go. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And thanks, Alice. I'm late, but that's okay, Doreen. Watch the replay. Yes. You like her a lot too. Thank you. She's cute, right? I like her fabric too. Yeah, her fabric is really pretty. Yeah, thank you. All right. I will see you on Wednesday. What size cone? Sue, this was 14. And the other one was, thanks, Chandra. The other one is a 10-inch cone. So 14 and 10. You too, Kathy. Thank you, thank you. It delicate. It does, right? Pretty delicate. Yeah. Hey, Tracy. Thank you. I didn't see you, Tracy Van. How you doing? Connie, they will be in my auction for sale, yes, on Friday. Friday, I have my auction with my crafts at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. They will both be in there Friday. Yeah, I always sell my crafts. You make tree toppers similar to her? Really, Joan? Aren't they pretty? So pretty. Thanks, Diane. All right, ladies, have a great, great night, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.